tonight on our interview segment, we'll be focusing on Merck Foundation, an organization that continues to impact positively on the lives of women, children, especially girls, doctors in Africa. And in studio, I'm joined by Dr. Frank, who is the chairperson, Board of Trustees, the foundation, Merck Foundation, and Dr. Rasha, who is the CEO of Merck Foundation. Welcome to the studio. First of all, I want to give you hearty congratulations for, being declared the NGO of the year. Yeah. What do you feel? How do you feel about that?
I'm very excited about it. It's exactly what we want to achieve. We want to make an impact. That's the main thing. Yeah, because you must understand, Merck Group is now 351 years old. So it was founded in 1668 by my ancestor Friedrich Jakob Merck, and all these many years, our main aim was really to serve society, to better the life of people. Yeah? And that's the basic idea about the Merck Foundation as well. And of course, when we started 2013, it's now 11 years, I think we made a lot of impact on different levels. Yeah? Education of girls, education of specialist education for doctors, Merck More Than a Mother, and lots of education, and also to make people aware what is happening and how they should change their behavior. And that's the main aim. And I'm very pleased, really, that we achieved this all, and it's mainly through my colleague, Dr. Rasha. She really put a lot of effort into that, and with a lot of heart as well, because effort alone is not enough. You have to put your heart into it.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of Dr. Rasha, you've been honored among the 100 most influential women in Africa. How do you feel about that?
I'm so proud of it, of course. And it's all related to my work with Merck Foundation. Because if I am the most influential woman or one of the 100, it's also the Merck Foundation is one of the influential foundation in the world. So it's very important because it enabled me to do my work more efficiently, to raise awareness and make community cultural shift more efficiently. If I tell you, for example, we have in our social media more than 5 million followers. So all from Africa. So this is very important for us to help us to break the stigma of infertility, advocating for capacity building of medical specialty or healthcare capacity building, also stopping FGM, gender-based violence, supporting girls' education. This is very important for our cause.
Mm-hmm. And you're using this through various programs. For example, let's talk about our Africa TV show.
Why Africa?
Why Africa?
Very
exactly.
simple. My honeymoon I spent in Africa. I don't tell you when, long time ago, 72. And then, of course, my personal heart was always very much into Africa. Yeah. Of course, you can say we could go to Far Eastern countries. There are many areas in the world which need support, but Africa is very close to our hearts. And that's very simple that we choose Africa. We also work, of course, in some of the Asian countries, but the main focus is on Africa.
Dr. Rasha, the program is set to air on
Our Africa by Merck Foundation TV program, which is going to be aired. It's actually aired before in KTN, as you know, and now it's going to air for the second time because there is a lot of audience and people really loved it. So we are going to start airing it on starting from 25th of May, every Saturday at 5 p.m. and repeated again every Thursday at 6:30 a.m. at KTN Kenya. So I will repeat again, every Saturday 5 p.m. and every Thursday 6:30 a.m. On KTN Kenya.
And it's definitely a show that we have to look at. Our viewers are very curious about it. Tell us about the content.
The content is what exactly we said. We want to raise awareness about different topics, every episode about different topic, to create a community culture shift, but through art and fashion and with purpose. So we interview experts, scientific medical experts. We interview fashion designers and singers and artists from Africa, across all Africa, all countries, even Mozambique. from BIC we have representation, from Mauritius we have representation, from all African countries. And each episode about different topic. One about breaking the stigma of infertility, one about supporting girls' education, one about diabetes awareness, about prevention and early detection, one about healthy lifestyle, GBV, FGM. Every episode about different topic. So we talk about it, we raise awareness, what is good to do, what not to do. We separate misconception from facts. So all this you will find it in the 30-minute episode every week.
How many episodes?
15.
15.
15 episodes.
Definitely, you have to watch out for that. Dr. You've offered scholarships, Professor, you've offered scholarships to over 100 individuals and in 52 countries in Africa. I mean, elaborate more about this program.
I think if you really want to improve not only the health system in countries, but also the economical system, you need healthy, educated people. And of course, you start with the health issues. And of course, the fact that we now provided scholarship to 166 Kenyan doctors, so giving them special training in special areas like fertility or heart diseases or diabetes, helps, of course, to put more and more emphasis on increasing the health of the population in general. For us, it's very important, you see. This is really like a transmission belt. If you want to better the life of people, you have to start somewhere. And for us, we start at several angles. One is educate the doctors further, of course, always with the help of the local Ministry of Health, and also improve the schooling for girls. So we're giving a lot of emphasis into particular girls' schools, and of course, helping single mums to find their own slot in life, which is not that easy, as you know. They are stigmatized very easily in all countries, but specifically in some of the African countries.
Professor here has mentioned about fertility, and you have this campaign of the More Than a Mother.
Yes.
Tell us more about the campaign.
The More Than a Mother campaign is our historic and signature campaign where we empower infertile women through access to education, health, of course, and change of mindset, and sometimes economic empowerment. We do some economic empowerment for women who suffer the stigma of infertility, either through violence or through misbehavior and discrimination by society or the family. They left alone and without any income, like the story of Jacqueline you mentioned, that we already supported her after she suffered the violence and the psychological and physical terrible violence by her husband. Although she was not the infertile, he was the infertile person, but he abused her for that because of the stigma and the pressure of society. So we helped her to provide her with a house and a supermarket, to have her independency and steady monthly income to support her to have her dignity and pride in life, and to be more than a mother. So this is very, very important. So of course we do a lot of other things to raise awareness, like we create storybooks for children about this. We create also songs. We create this TV program. We create ambassadorship program that more than 20 first ladies are working with us.
And you've incorporated the first ladies. How do you maintain such effective collaborations, Professor?
Yeah, we need the support of the first ladies, because they have a very important position to take in the different countries. And if we make them ambassadors of More Than a Mother, it's much easier for us to put our programs into action, and to achieve something. So the support of the first ladies is very, very important. That's the reason why we really try to bind them in. And for them, of course, it's also very fulfilling thing that they can help their own women in their own countries to lead better lives. Because it's a misconception. Everybody thinks the women are infertile, that's their fault. No, 50-50. The other 50% are the men. Like this example.
Are the men incorporated? Because you know this, without the men in Africa.
Yeah, but they don't believe it. They're not only in Africa, it's the same in Germany, by the way. But it's changing. We have to change the attitude. And that was Dr. Raja said. We help with storybooks, with songs, with all things, with fashion shows.
Storybooks, I've seen storybooks, animated programs. Let's talk about your campaign to boost the girl child education.
Yeah, girls' education is very close to our hearts. See, I'm the father of 4 daughters myself, so of course it's much easier in Germany, but they're also disadvantaged in the Western countries, make no mistake. And so it's very important, not only just for the MINT, subjects, but for general education. Give girls a chance for secondary education, that they can be trained as teachers, because that's the way to multiply at the end the impact.
And if you empower the woman, you know, the society is empowered.
Absolutely.
Finally, as we wind up.
And I tell you, see, I would travel through Africa. I was virtually in every country. I think 2 or 3 countries are missing. And if I say that, I'm not very popular with the male population. But for me, it's very clear that women in Africa, they keep the countries going. You see them at the street selling goods, you see them on the fields, you see them with the kids. While the men is changing, but there's a lot of palaver about. So very much focusing on women education, helping women to, if they're stigmatized, to get rid of it, educate them, and giving a chance to young girls to get a good education and to read and write properly.
So through our partnership with the First Ladies and also Ministries of Education, Ministries of Gender, we provided scholarships for 40 girls in each country that very high performance but underprivileged.
That is in Africa?
Yes, in Africa. So and now the program is running in 12 countries, and we want to expand it to more countries. This is on the level of Merck Foundation, because there is other things that Professor Frank do on his personal level as well to sponsor girls in educating girls in Kenya, for example. He have a big program personally he is following up. But for Merck Foundation, as I said to you, these scholarships until they finish their school. And we take them over
to university.
Exactly, in Malawi, in Burundi, in Botswana, in Namibia, and Kenya through him. But we did not start yet in Kenya through Merck Foundation because we are waiting to meet Her Excellency, the First Lady of Kenya, and then we can start a program here.
And finally, as we wrap up, you have a function today, the Merck Foundation alumni. What is it all about?
It's very important. You see, we support these doctors, for example, and not only doctors, also the media creators and so on, that they can give testimony what they have done with their lives over the past 2 years while we help them financially and provided programs for them. It's important for them, it's important for us to show that they achieved something.
And to be part of our family and our alumni.
So who are the participants?
The participant will be the graduates and the doctors who undergoing the scholarship. They are coming to meet us and to meet them, to follow up in their story, success stories, their impact they have done in society and in their community and their career, and to keep the connection as one family because they are part of our alumni. We're also going to meet the media creator who won our award, Media Recognition Award, and invite everyone to apply for our Media Recognition Awards. You have to talk about it.
Tell us about the awards before we. Yes, it's very important. Tell us
the
about the
Media
awards.
Recognition Award is very important. That in two themes. One about more than a mother, breaking stigma of infertility, supporting girls' education, and so on. Everything related to women empowerment. And the other one about healthy lifestyle, raising awareness about diabetes and hypertension prevention and early detection. And the best stories and the most frequent stories, either online or in the TV or radio or print, they will win with us a very prestigious awards, monetary awards, and also access to a very important master class for 1 year to learn about everything about media.
So the awards are conducted annually, or how are they?
Annually, and you still have a chance to apply
Do
for
we still
2024.
have a chance to enter for
Yes,
the
2024.
Okay.
2024. You win $500 and you win the access of the things. But it has to be frequent, regular coverage, not only one or two. Frequent coverage from now until the deadline, to raise awareness and to be the voice of the voiceless and to break the silence about these topics.
Where are the awards advertised? I mean, how can I get to know?
It's on our website, and also if you write Merck Foundation Media Recognition Awards, it will appear.
What a guest. That has been Professor Dr. Frank Stanchberg. Did I get it right, Prof?
Yes, perfect.
The Chairman, Merck Foundation Board of Trustees, and Senator Dr. Rasha K. Lesh,
Yes,
CEO, Merck Foundation. I've been your host, Hemini Gilda Mugeni. We meet again next time, same place.